lawsuit claims the Louisiana Police Department has a torture warehouse where cops often detain suspects. This warehouse has been dubbed the Brave Cave. It is an unmarked Baton Rouge police facility where the city's street crimes unit allegedly detains, assaults, and invasively strip and body cavity searches people. Joining me now is attorney Ryan Thompson, who filed this lawsuit on behalf of his clients. Ryan, glad to have you here. This sounds reminiscent to the Holman facility in Chicago. To your knowledge, how long has this been open?
Well, first, I want to say thank you, Elder, for having me on the show today, for bringing some attention to what's going on here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That's exactly what prompted me to, what raised my antennas was the whole Holman situation. I had heard about Holman several years ago, and when I saw what was going on here, it was reminiscent of that. To answer your question, it appears as if this has been going on for at least 2 years, to my knowledge. There was a press conference that was held by the Baton Rouge Police Department that said they've been using this facility for decades, that there were some upwards of 650 people last year that were taken to the Brave Caves, and there was, at the point of the interview of the press conference, there was 350 people that were taken to the Brave Cave. So we're probably talking thousands of people who have been taken to this unaddressed facility.
And what type of activities do you and your clients allege actually takes place there?
So we've conducted over 20 interviews, and the activities that range from strip searches, visual body cavity searches. The first petition of which you're referencing by client Jeremy Lee was viciously beaten, gang style, by several different officers. And the last petition that you're referencing, the most recent filed lawsuit with my client, who was a grandmother, 47-year-old grandmother, she was illegally detained, illegally searched, and there was a body camera performed on her, which she was required to spread certain body parts. Because my mother's watching, I won't actually say what she was required to do, but just know that they were private parts, both front and back.
So I'm confused, because is this a separate place than the jail?
So according to the police reports that myself and attorney Jessica Hawkins reviewed, it lists the individuals. It says that the individuals were taken to the first district, the Baton Rouge police facility, which is off of Plank Road. However, in talking to individuals, my client and other individuals, it was clear that they were not taken to the first precinct. In fact, we filed a subpoena looking for the video images of the alleged beating that took place with Jeremy Lee. We were told there were none. It wasn't until an individual reached out to me that I was still that I'm going to not say who it was, but to share with me that I had it wrong, that there was actually a facility in the back of the first precinct whereby individuals were taking that was being dubbed the Brave Cave. So no, it is not a addressed place where the Baton Rouge Police Department identifies in their police reports. In fact, it's the complete opposite.
Any response from the Baton Rouge mayor, city council, police chief?
So there was a press conference that was held first whereby the police chief and his deputy chief came out and stated that they had never heard of the Brave Cave, but that they were aware of this individual site. Subsequently, after we raised some stink about it, the mayor turned around and did her own press conference whereby she stated that she was going to permanently close this facility and that the street crimes unit would be suspended. I have not heard from them since. It's my understanding that the chief has conducted several different interviews whereby he has stated that there's a criminal investigation that is ongoing right now and that the FBI is involved.
This right here is the mayor of Baton Rouge, Sharon Weston Broome.
In an effort to keep the lines of communication open on this very serious matter that has taken place this week, I've asked you all to come and hear personally from me a statement. More importantly, to keep our citizens of this community engaged and knowing that the mayor is in control of this situation as we work together with BRPD. I have to say that the recent developments related to the allegations of abuse and misconduct concerning the utilization of the Narcotics Processing Center, known as or referred to as the Brave Cave, has prompted a thorough review of activities at the facility and the officers and unit directly connected to it. As a result of early findings and information provided by Chief Paul, we have made the decision that the facility will remain closed permanently. Let me repeat that. This facility will remain closed permanently, and it will not be used for policing activities going forward. Additionally, Chief Paul has terminated the operations of the Street Crimes Unit. The personnel has been reassigned to uniform patrol until the completion of the investigation. Lastly, an ongoing investigation has yielded enough disturbing details to formally announce that Chief Paul has initiated a criminal investigation related to the handling of the suspects and the policing activities of this unit. Let me say to the citizens of Baton Rouge, since 2017, my administration and Chief Paul have worked painstakingly to improve the relationship between the police and our community. We have come too far to have this relationship eroded by a few bad actors. I do believe in the good men and women of the Baton Rouge Police Department and won't let this deter the efforts to have the respectful and harmonious relationship with our community, which we all desire. To the citizens of Baton Rouge, let me make this extremely clear. You are my priority, and any injustices is my top priority. We will handle this matter with transparency, accountability, and fairness.
I don't think that type of news conference is held, Ryan, and they will say nothing bad happened. Like, that's a whole lot to say we gonna change if everything was on the up and up.
You know what, Brother Martin, Elder Martin, let me say this. It's been a while since I've seen that interview. Let's start here. 2 years ago, there was a juvenile that made national attention who was strip searched on national television by Troy Lawrence Jr. We've maintained that the department has always had a policy of not stop and frisk, but stop and strip. And so there is a written policy in the Baton Rouge Police Department that states that all you need is reasonable suspicion to strip search someone. That is not in compliance with the United States Constitution. It's as if individuals are not citizens. African Americans are not citizens in this country. And so to answer your question, I agree with you. It sounds like there's kind of some dancing around the issue. And the issue here is that we have criminal activity that is happening at the Brave Cave whereby African American citizens, Baton Rouge citizens, rights have been violated. This is criminal activity, and individuals need to be arrested right now. The comment where she states that there's some disturbing evidence and there's a criminal investigation that is taking place, I think that is telltale exactly what we have going on here, again, which is criminal activity, unconstitutional activity.
Yeah, that was quite interesting there. Well, certainly keep us abreast of what happens in Baton Rouge. We'll be following this case through.
We definitely will. Brother Martin, if you allow me to give a shout out to two people, please.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to my mother, Renee Thompson. Mom, I hope you're proud of me. Lastly, to my elder, to my mentor, to my father figure, Dr. Ernie A. Smith, the world-renowned linguist and foremost authority in Ebonics. I know that you're going through some health issues. Please get well soon, and I hope I'm making you proud.
All right. We appreciate it, Doc. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.